Everyone, and you join us here for New Horizon Racing League. We are here in round 14 of this season, and we are here in sunny Italy. Monza, very famous track, and of course the Tifosi is in force and ready for this race, so that's going to be well played. As you can see, we have 14, yes, 14 drivers in this race. But first, we've got to go through qualifying. Can a Ferrari get pole here? We'll see. But what would the Mercedes and the Force Indias say? I don't think they would allow it too much. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm your host, Gamey Thinks. Oh, he's crashed! He has one shot, he's crashed! He's the first guy out and he stuffed it. There, I forgot the name of the corner. And here's someone over McLaren. Although they have changed, some people have changed their team around. So, Black's now a McLaren now, so fair enough. And unlike his teammate, he has survived. Alright, I don't know if you noticed, but we have a Williams. If I can find the damn Williams. There it is. Lee is a Williams driver, so finally Williams can actually start scoring points in this league. So, yeah. But Connor will probably be with me shortly, like halfway through, so probably like in 8 minutes maybe. Somewhere between 8 and 10 minutes to go. So obviously this track is fast. We all know that. We all know that if you watch F1. But however, it can be tricky. For example, you've got the two Lesmos, the first corner especially, that can be quite antsy in a league race, or an online race in general. And then you also got this corner, which if at the end of it can trip someone up. Oh, and Mega, the Haas driver, sets is the first banker lap on the super soft tyres of 1:22.2. So, nice, reasonable banker lap actually. Oh, we locked that up. He probably mounted that curve. Lee set. Oh, that's 2 seconds quicker. Well done, Lee. Lee in the Williams is a 1:20.3. Oh, we have a flag. Who is it? Oh, there it is. DeRain just had a little spin in the Les boats and he's in the gravel. Oh no. Oh no. At least he didn't get damaged, at least. Oh, he's going into the gravel! Dirty tyres, he can't control his car, so just you what? Get out the way of the Renault, get out the way of the Renault, stay out the way of the Renault! He's gonna block the Renault! Oh, Collins has crashed! Don't know where, but I think it's probably in the Lesbos, maybe. I don't know. Oh, where is that crash? Oh, I see some debris into Lesbo 1, so maybe it happened in the Lesbos, maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Get out the way there, Renault. Collins didn't set a good lap time before he crashed with 1:22.4, so he could technically be starting last here. Mega has gone a 1:21.4 on a 2-lap old super soft tyre, so watch that out. Man, look at that. One shot tried to do mediums before he crashed. Yes. So far, the only person within a second of Lee is Mega, but expect times to go quicker. The only person who hasn't came up the pitch yet is Connor. Speaking of Connor, thank you for joining us. Oh, we had a crash! Oh, we've had another one! Oh no!
Everything's happening so far, isn't it?
Okay, so remind me what's the corner? What's the corner in Sector 3?
Ascari or Parabolica?
Which one? The first one, the one what can catch you out.
Not gonna lie, mate. Every corner on this track can catch you out if you don't take it properly.
Actually, I think it might be Ascari.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait! Whoa! Almost lost it at the house driver in Parabolica. Anyway, looks like Psychomich is complaining to Robot, so that's probably why Psychomich hit the wall in the in Ascari, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting one. We've got a lot more drivers than we used to, and I don't know. You've not seen the weather report, have you?
I have not, no.
Intermediate race.
Oh no! That is downright terrible.
We'll see how everyone gets on.
Yes, we shall see. Psychomich, being a Ferrari, has crashed out of the Italian Grand Prix, asking for a reset. No, because it's unqualified, mate.
Sorry, mate. We don't restart qualifying.
I'm sorry, we don't reset the race unless it's very specific conditions.
Yeah, we've really had a little bit of controversy with that with the guys in the chat. They're all worrying that it's going to be a restart no matter what. It's not. Only given the certain conditions would we actually restart the race. Because we are normally a small grid, if we lose even 50% of our grid, then that's worthy of a race restart.
But that has to happen within the first 5 laps.
Oh, not even that. It's within the first lap itself.
Looks like
I just realised I'm heating the tyres.
Looks like the Williams of Alcoa just decided to skip a corner.
Don't worry about the yellow flag in Sector 3, that is me.
What have you done?
No, I'm trying to warm up the tyres, but it's not working.
You have to do it now, though.
Yep.
Doing your flying lap.
Not even put that much practice compared to what I would normally do.
Well, you're the only Mercedes left, so... Oh, that's a parked Force India.
Completely, easy done. The thing is, I don't know who's running the racing line or not, but the Turn 1 at Monza is one of those where it's just so difficult, where you brake where the race line tells you and you'll still overshoot the corner.
Now, I think something tells me we'll probably have to look at incident between Robot and Psycho, who we are.
Yeah, we'll be looking at that after the race. I just hope they both provided footage.
Let's hope, eh? Well, they know they have to.
Yep, otherwise no evidence, no penalty. That goes for every single driver. Otherwise it's just one accusation against another.
Okay, someone's going to have to tell Psychomich to calm down. He is using too much explicit language.
Yep, I'll give him a shout in the chat in a minute.
The Haas is blocked.
Oh,
good.
That was very... Yeah, I'm happy that guy got out of the way, but that was a very, very late move.
Very late move, but you go second! Yeah, someone's going to have to tell him Psychomich to calm down, or he's going to get a penalty for Singapore. Tell him that one.
Hurry and go back to the pits as quick as I can. The thing is, I don't know whoever's checked the weather, but I think we're all expecting to be going flat out on our first set of tyres. Yeah, it's do you focus on qualifying or do you focus on the race?
Well, for me personally, I always do. Oh, that's a Haas. The Haas of Mega has completely lost it in the Lesbo.
They really need to stop messaging the chat.
Yeah, well, Collins has just said doing that, so good on him, mate.
Yeah. How many cars have got on track at the minute?
Well, 4 are in the pits. We have a yellow flag in sector 1, 2 and 3, but that's only because people are going slowly.
I'm just trying to think, you know with
Whoa,
Monza...
whoa, he's in the wall!
I bet that was another one easily done.
No, that's
But,
Mega. I think he still had dirty tyres from going off in the Lesvos.
Yeah, he would have lost a bit of temperature as well, or even if he'd overheated them, he would have lost the rear end. Do you know, with it being a 50% race,
Yeah.
like, could a set of inters go the distance, or do you think we'll be needing to pit more than once?
I think you'll still need a pit.
Yeah. We'll see. Let me just have another quick look at the weather. I still don't think we're expecting it to dry up.
So is
Like
it
rain
going
with
to
damp
stay?
conditions.
Is it going to
Yeah,
stay intimate the entire time?
Yeah, it just says light rain all the way through. There's no showing of any breakage in the clouds. We're not expecting the track to dry out at any point.
So yeah, I'll
Right.
definitely do my setup for the race then as a wet race.
Yeah, which is what I've done. Where you know, is it Lee who's on pole at the minute? I know he's a great guy. He's a great driver, but
Oh, he is. He is just
yeah,
blitzing the
I think
competition.
we're both aware about him. But I just hope that all these guys that are on different setups, they're going to cope reasonably well in the race. Because
Well-
if I start P2, I'll take that any day, especially if it's going to be a wet race.
Thing- Anyway, it looks like everyone's coming out for their final laps. Well, out of the 10 people are still here.
Yep. There's a few more cars on track than what I thought. Less than 5 minutes left now. I'm going for my pole position shootout.
Can you get a second?
I could probably get half a second. I have no idea if I'm going to get pole or not.
Well, if you want pole, you're gonna have to get at least 8 tenths.
Yep. Just hope this forcing. I think that's Lord behind me. I'm actually trying to warm up my tyres at the minute.
Yeah, I'm following you here.
Hopefully, I'm not impeding anyone.
There's yellow flags on every sector, but that's because people warm up their tyres or moving out the way for other people. I am following Lee, who is on a absolute flyer. Going into the Scari.
Oh dear. Oh my. Oh, I just clipped the grass.
Have you gone off?
I'm still in. I just clipped the grass a little bit. Tyres are an alright temperature. I wouldn't say it's anything special.
I think Lee's going to go quicker. Has it gone quicker? No, he hasn't.
Oh, I've just overshot. Damn it. Right.
Connor, how's that flyer?
Terrible. I've just overshot turn 1.
Oh, T. Johnnis goes to second place.
From my
Well,
point of view, that's not what you want to hear for the championship fight.
Perfect if you're from a bystander like me.
Yeah, hopefully we can have some good racing. Pretty good job from Robot to be in 4th.
Yeah, pointing him at stand out alone. I'm at Robot and Meaty. Well, Meaty has to do him at good today for the Defosi. Looks like everyone's opting to go on to do super softs right now, but that's because they'll have to do inters in the race.
Yeah, everyone's going to be going for the faster tyre.
Because it's like this wet race, dry qualifying. You might as well go for. Oh, Mega's crashed. Hey, has it crashed or just retired in the pit lane? Oh, I think you blocked the Williams there.
I'm sorry if I did. Oh, well, he's alright, he's letting me by.
Hey!
I was changing something on my display.
Luke Becker's gone up to second for 1:20.7. That's a helicopter outside my house.
How's our returning resident, Alco?
Alco is in 10th so far. He hasn't really put in a decent one. Lee's complaining for blocking, and he's left the session. Lee has left the session.
Hopefully he has another invite.
Oh, did you send him another invite?
They're supposed to have more than one invite.
Unless he unless he got that. Unless he got that mad that you blocked him in the Parabolica.
I really hope not. I wasn't doing anything on purpose.
Well, maybe he he from the message he thinks that you done it.
I'll look into it. If I have impeded him, I'll apologise.
Well, that's probably why he's left the session.
Right, I need to find somewhere to retire my car because I'm not going to get back to the pits. I'm just pulling over to the side of the track.
Okay. Check the message and see if you can invite him back.
Yeah, I will. I'll speak to you in the race, after the race, mate.
Alright, see you in the race.
See ya.
Everyone's summing up their laps. So it looks like this is how it's gonna be, isn't it? So it looks like right now, how it's gonna stand is Lee, that Nino, our new driver, is in pole position with a 1:20.3. Then followed like Luke Beck with 1:20.7. Then it's T. Jonas. Then Lord, then Robot, then Alco, then Meaty, then Mega, then Black, then Collins, then One Shot, then Derage, and then Psycho. Bad day for the Ferraris here in Monza. Great day for the Williams. So, oh no, this is going to get an interesting grid for the damp race. And watch what I said, damp, not wet. But anyway, that is our qualifying positions. Join us for the race. I can tell you one thing, it is gonna be a good one.